One of the greatest of all time, Pelé was born in 1940 in Brazil. Growing up in poverty, Pelé practiced his dribbling skills with a sock stuffed with rags when his family couldn't afford to buy him an actual soccer ball. When he was still young, the family moved to Bauru in the state of São Paulo. He earned extra money by working in tea shops as a servant, shining shoes, and selling roasted peanuts outside movie theaters. Unable to afford shoes, he frequently played barefoot, and his friends eventually formed a team called the Shoeless Ones. Later, barefooted games played in vacant lots became known as pelada, believed to be named after Pelé. Pelé was named after American inventor Thomas Edison, his real name being Edson Arantes do Nascimento. Pelé was signed by Santos when he was 15. He scored 4 goals on his league debut in a match against FC Corinthians on September 7, 1956. At 17, Pelé became the youngest ever winner of a World Cup. He also scored twice in the final against home side Sweden. Pelé was appointed as Minister of Sport in Brazil in 1995, serving until 1998. On November 19, 1969, Pelé scored his 1,000th career goal. Hundreds raced onto the pitch to mob the Brazilian star, and it took over 30 minutes for the game to resume. Pelé's electrifying play and penchant for spectacular goals made him a star around the world. His team Santos toured internationally in order to take full advantage of his popularity. In 1967 he and his team traveled to Nigeria, where a 48-hour ceasefire in that nation's civil war was called to allow all to watch the great player. In addition to his accomplishments in sports, he published several best-selling autobiographies and starred in several successful documentary and semi-documentary films. He also composed numerous musical pieces, including the soundtrack for the film Pelé, 1977. At Santos, November 19th is known as Pelé Day, to celebrate the anniversary of his 1,000th goal. When a player scores 3 or more goals in a single match, it is known as a hat trick. Pelé scored 129 hat tricks during his career. He holds the Guinness World Record for the greatest number of goals scored by an individual. Pelé scored 1,279 goals from September 7, 1956 to October 1, 1977 in 1,363 games. Pelé once said, "A penalty is a cowardly way to score." Pelé is the joint 6th highest goal scorer along with Kylian Mbappé in World Cup history with 12 goals, and the 2nd highest placed Brazilian behind Ronaldo. Pelé was given an honorary knighthood in 1997. He strictly cannot use the title, Sir, until he becomes a British citizen. As a Brazilian citizen, he was not eligible to receive an actual knighthood. When Pelé retired, J.B. Pinheiro, the Brazilian ambassador to the United Nations, said, "Pelé played football for 22 years, and in that time he did more to promote world friendship and fraternity than any other ambassador anywhere." Pelé on being a role model. Every kid around the world who plays soccer wants to be Pelé. I have a great responsibility to show them not just how to be like a soccer player, but how to be like a man.